Hey Purple maniacs and music lovers. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible vocal legacy of one of rock's most influential bands, Deep Purple. For over 5 decades, this legendary group has seen some truly iconic voices grace their lineup, each leaving an indelible mark on their sound. From hard rock screams to soulful blues, Deep Purple singers have been a force to be reckoned with. So, grab your headphones, crank up the volume to 11, and get ready as we count down the top 5 singers from Deep Purple. Number 5. Rod Evans. Rod Evans was a founding member of Deep Purple in 1968, joining Ritchie Blackmore, Jon Lord, Ian Paice, and Nick Simper. This lineup is known as Mark I. He sang lead vocals on Deep Purple's first 3 studio albums, Shades of Deep Purple in 1968, The Book of Taliesin, also released in 1968, and the band's eponymous album, Deep Purple, in 1969. Deep Purple songs featuring Rod Evans on vocals include the cover of Joe South's Hush, which reached number 4 on the U.S. Billboard charts in October 1968, and the cover of Neil Diamond's Kentucky Woman, which peaked at number 38.
Hush, I thought I heard her calling my name now. Hush, hush, she gets to own you, Kentucky Woman.
Evans was dismissed from Deep Purple in the summer of 1969 while the band was on tour, along with bassist Nick Simper. Their final performance with this lineup was on July 4, 1969. The decision by Ritchie Blackmore, Jon Lord, and Ian Paice was a desire to move towards a heavier hard rock sound. After leaving Deep Purple, Evans released a solo single, Hard to Be Without You, in 1970 on Capitol.
Sun comes up and night is another day away. Take a walk outside in the morning air. Take the first bus going anywhere.
In 1980, Evans was involved in a controversial project where he toured with a group of unknown session musicians under the name Deep Purple, without the consent of the other original members. The legitimate Deep Purple successfully sued Evans for damages. As a result, Evans was required to forfeit all future royalties from the 3 Deep Purple albums he recorded. Despite his transgressions, Rod Evans was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Deep Purple in 2016. Number 4. Lynn Turner. Lynn Turner is an American singer known for his work with several prominent rock bands, including Rainbow and Deep Purple. He fronted the Long Island pop rock band Fandango from 1977 to 1980. After Fandango disbanded, Turner was contacted by Ritchie Blackmore and joined Rainbow as their lead vocalist in late 1980. Following Rainbow's disbandment in 1984, Turner released his first solo album, Rescue You, in 1985. In 1987, he joined Swedish guitarist Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force, singing on their studio album Odyssey in 1988 and the album Trial by Fire, live in Leningrad in 1989. In December 1989, Turner was asked to join Deep Purple, replacing vocalist Ian Gillan. This lineup, known as Mark V, released 1 studio album, Slaves and Masters, in 1990. The album peaked at number 87 on the Billboard charts and was certified gold in Japan in 1991. Singles from the album include King of Dreams, Love Conquers All, and Fire in the Basement.
It doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong. Love conquers all. Yeah. Get his boy helping hand. Come on my play. Fire in the basement.
Turner was noted for being willing to sing songs from the David Coverdale era of the band, which Ian Gillan had previously refused to do. Turner was let go from Deep Purple in late 1992 to facilitate the return of Ian Gillan to the band in time for Deep Purple's 25th anniversary. After leaving Deep Purple, Lynn Turner remained active in a variety of solo projects, group collaborations, and session work. Turner released his latest solo album Belly of the Beast in October 2022. Number 3. Glenn Hughes. Glenn Hughes joined Deep Purple in 1973, replacing Roger Glover as bassist. However, Hughes wanted to sing, and when David Coverdale was brought in as lead vocalist, the idea of a 2-lead singer dynamic appealed to Hughes. This new lineup, known as Mark III, released the albums Burn in 1974 and Stormbringer, also in 1974. After Ritchie Blackmore's departure, Tommy Bolin joined on guitar, forming the Mark IV lineup. This incarnation released Come Taste the Band in 1975. Hughes contributed significantly to the songwriting and vocal arrangements on these albums, sharing lead vocal duties with David Coverdale. Some of Hughes's hits on lead vocals include Holy Man, You Keep on Moving, and This Time Around. Glenn Hughes was battling drug addiction during this period, and the touring for Come Taste the Band was difficult. In March 1976, Deep Purple effectively broke up, with John Lord and Ian Pace deciding to disband the group. After Deep Purple split, Hughes embarked on a solo career, releasing his first solo album, Play Me Out, in 1977. Glenn Hughes was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Deep Purple in 2016. He continues to tour and release new music, with his latest solo album, Chosen, released in 2025.
When the daylight comes, I just wanna be chosen.
Number 2. David Coverdale. David Coverdale is an English rock singer best known for his powerful blues-tinged voice and his time as the lead vocalist for Deep Purple and founder of Whitesnake. Coverdale joined Deep Purple along with bassist/vocalist Glenn Hughes, forming the Mark III lineup. Their first album together was Burn in 1974, which was certified gold in both the US and UK. Important Coverdale songs from this album include the title track Burn and Might Just Take Your Life.
The city's ablaze, the stars on fire, woman's flame reaching high. We were fools who called it light. I took all till I had more. I've always taken the lead.
The band also performed to over 200,000 fans at the California Jam in April 1974. Later in 1974, they released Stormbringer, which also achieved gold status, and spun the singles Lady Double Dealer and Stormbringer.
Get out of my way, I'm getting tired of you. Dark cloud gathering, breaking the day. No point running 'cause it's coming your way.
After Stormbringer, Ritchie Blackmore left Deep Purple to form Rainbow with Ronnie James Dio. Coverdale persuaded the remaining members to continue, suggesting Tommy Bolin as Blackmore's replacement. Together they formed the Deep Purple Mark IV lineup. They released the studio album Come Taste the Band in 1975 featuring the songs Comin' Home and Love Child. The touring for Come Taste the Band proved difficult, with some band members experiencing drug problems. In March 1976, at the end of a concert, Coverdale walked off stage in tears and handed in his resignation. He was informed that there was no band left to quit, as John Lord and Ian Pace had already decided to disband Deep Purple due to the internal issues and declining performance. After Deep Purple disbanded, Coverdale recorded 2 solo albums, Whitesnake in 1977 and North Winds in 1978. Soon after, Coverdale formed the band Whitesnake in 1978. Whitesnake released their self-titled album in 1987, which featured hit singles like Still of a Night, Is This Love, and Here I Go Again, propelling the band to multi-platinum success and major popularity in North America. In 2016, Coverdale was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Deep Purple. Number 1. Ian Gillan. Ian Gillan is best known as the lead singer and lyricist for the rock band Deep Purple, famed for his powerful and wide-ranging voice. Gillan joined Deep Purple in 1969, bringing Roger Glover with him. This lineup, known as Mark II, became Deep Purple's most commercially successful period. Gillan's first album appearance was on Concerto for Group and Orchestra 1970. He made his greatest vocal impact on the studio albums Deep Purple and Rock in 1970, Fireball in 1971, and Machine Head in 1972. Gillan provided vocals for the classic Deep Purple songs, Child in Time, Black Knight, Strange Kind of Woman, Space Truckin', Woman from Tokyo, and the iconic Smoke on the Water.
You better close your eyes. You better bow your head. I don't care. Sit tight. Maybe you're fine on the way down the line that I'm free. I want you. I need you. I got to be there. Oh, I got a strange kind of woman. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go space trucking. Come on. My woman from Tokyo. And she's so good to me. Smoke on the water. A fire in the sky.
The band also released the live album Made in Japan in 1972. By mid-1973, internal issues and egos within the band, particularly with guitarist Ritchie Blackmore, led to Gillan's departure. The atmosphere within the band was reportedly horrible, and Gillan felt it was time to move on due to the constant touring and creative differences. His final show with the band ended in chaos in 1973 in Osaka, Japan. After leaving Deep Purple, he formed the Ian Gillan Band in 1975, which released albums like Child in Time in 1976 and Clear Air Turbulence in 1977. In 1983, Gillan had a year-long stint as the vocalist for Black Sabbath, recording the studio album Born Again that birthed the single Trashed. Gillan rejoined Deep Purple in 1984, releasing successful albums like Perfect Strangers in 1984 and The House of Blue Light in 1987, before he again left in 1989. Gillan engaged in solo work before returning to Deep Purple in 1992, where he has remained as their lead singer since. In July 2024, Deep Purple, with Gillan, released their 23rd studio album Equals One that featured the singles Portable Door, Pictures of You, and Lazy Sod.
I was trapped in a dire situation between reason and someone in law. I'm feeling the buzz. It's hard to explain. Let's say it's simply because what was I thinking about when I crashed last night? Oh yeah.
In 2016, Ian Gillan was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Deep Purple. That's the end of our countdown of the top 5 singers from the band Deep Purple. Where did your favorite singer fall on our list? What are your thoughts on Deep Purple's revolving door of rock singers? What does the future hold for the heavy metal powerhouse that is Deep Purple? Please like and subscribe for more exciting features on your favorite artists and entertainers. And you can watch this additional informative video from What's the Story right now.